blue of the ocean, the wind offshore, I love hauling anchor to explore the world on a boat. On one condition, that the boat is a luxury one. This time, I'm boarding Seven Seas Voyager, one of the most luxurious cruise ships in the world. I'd be able to join the boat in Sydney or in Hong Kong because she sails all the seas. But that's too far and too expensive. My little dream week will have to be spent between the Greek island of Rhodes and the Italian Riviera. Not bad though, is it? When I see the huge white hull pulling up alongside the quay, I have a sudden doubt. Is this boat as luxurious as people say?
It is a luxury cruise ship, and I'm very proud to be a captain on this ship. Normally, on a ship of this size, we would have up to 2,000 guests on board. We actually carry a maximum of 700. A lot of the guests are on board for so long, it becomes their second home. So we have that home, we share a common home together. It is luxury life. Luxury is to be able to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, and how you want to do it, with style.
I feel better now. The captain has given the order to set sail, so I can start discovering the boat on my own. All 9 decks of this 200-meter-long ship. Five restaurants, a theater, fitness center, a swimming pool, bars, lounges, and shops. There won't be enough time in 1 week to see everything. While waiting to see the best cabins on board, I look around at the beautiful library off the atrium. Welcome to the Master Suite. It's 130 square meters. It has a sitting room, dining room, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a balcony. It's the best there is on board. Elegant decoration, simple forms, gentle colors. It may lack originality, but it looks awfully comfortable. The elegance of the fittings is impressive. Huge flat-screen interactive TVs, iPads, coffee makers, binoculars, cashmere blankets, bathrobes, luxury cosmetics. The list could go on and on. I understand that some wealthy passengers live here for weeks at a time. And to top it off, they also have the service of a butler.
The guest can have anything in the suite, say a breakfast, lunch, dinner, or cocktail party. The stewardess and assistant steward is basically they take care of the cleaning of the suite, inside and outside of the suite, everything, and I take care of all the requests of the guest, like the food, the beverage, taking reservations.
There's no doubt about it. Seven Seas Voyager is as prestigious as the greatest of palaces. How much is the master suite worth? About 10,000 euros a week, and per person.
We have all the details of the guests, what they like and what they don't like. And once they come, we try to remember their name. First thing is the guests really like that people know them. And once they go in the suite, and the suite is prepared in such a way that the guest wants what type of bed linen, what type of pillow, what type they like to drink, what the sodas they like to drink, if they want extra water. Same goes with the food. When the guest comes, they feel like they are home away from home. When they come, they feel like they are again in their home, because people welcome them, and once they go in the suite, everything is ready for them.
Right down to headed paper and envelopes printed with the passengers' names on them. That's class, isn't it? Not all the suites are quite so spacious. Take mine, for example. It's 6'6" down, and it's 33 square meters. Even so, I have a balcony, but no butler. If one day I want to get a little closer to the stars and be able to afford the 81 square meter suite with a jacuzzi overlooking the sea, I'll have to start some serious economizing. Unless Prince Charming shows up and, Seven Seas Voyager arrives in the Bay of Naples, in Sorrento to be exact. The all-inclusive system doesn't just cover drinks on board, but also the excursions available at each stopover. I could go to Capri, visit the Amalfi Coast, but I'd rather stay on board and relax near the swimming pool. Frank is the general manager of the Seven Seas Voyager. He made an appointment with me in the Grand Atrium, in the center of the boat. That's where all the services are found. Listening to him talk to the passengers, I immediately loved his little Frenchy accent.
Je suis né en Provence, à Avignon, and I live in the Loire Valley now. General manager on board Regent Seven Seas Cruises it's kind of a big responsibility. We're looking at a lot of things going around the ship. Basically, the captain has a ship. I've got a floating hotel.
When he's not in a meeting or busy answering passengers' questions, Frank is off seeing his teams all over the boat. He knows the first names of almost all the 400 people working under him. Dancers, stage managers, musicians, facilitators, lecturers, but also with the butlers, stewards, waiters, cooks, barmen, launderers, not to mention one very important man, the internet expert. Be they business people or retired people, travelers today can't stand being cut off from the rest of the world.
On every cruise ship, every cruise line, you will have the same restaurants, like you said, a spa, destination services, every little things that you can find in a hotel. What we have plus additionals to the others is maybe the one-to-one between the crew member and the guest, the recognition of the guest, also and anticipating the needs of the guest. Meaning that's our job to find what you want before you want.
Serving high-quality food is, of course, crucial on a luxury boat. But there's more to it than that. You also need to serve varied menus. That's why there are 5 restaurants on board Seven Seas Voyager. Fine chinaware, soft armchairs. In the Compass Rose, international food is served. But you can also order vegetarian dishes and also kosher or low-calorie dishes. Open sitting is practiced on board. That way, you can eat with whom you wish at the hour of your choice. It's a great idea. All I have to do now is to find someone to have dinner with. In the meanwhile, I've met up with Dejan, the head of the restaurant, who is training a young waiter.
Okay, Mario, we need to set up this table in the proper way. All the cutlery need to be straight. Tables, the chairs, slowly touching tablecloth, glasses, everything. Salt and pepper shaker need to be nice. All right?
Yes, I will do
Go
it.
ahead, yeah? We always setting our levels very high, just to keep the crew always on a high level. Every day we have a little training, which is 10-15 minutes with the sectional head waiters, sectional maitres. Little things, little details that waiters and assistant waiters need to pay attention to.
The maitre d's are the first to meet in the middle of the Compass Rose. The waiters join them soon after. The ceremony can begin. There's an almost religious silence as they listen to the head maitre d's recommendations for dinner.
Let's say something is not on the menu today, but the guests they like it from 3 days ago. Let's say lobster tail, I don't know, filet mignon, rack of lamb, rack of veal. So whatever is available, we can always accommodate. Of course, if it's something very difficult to accommodate, like crocodile or turtles, of course we cannot do it on such a short notice. But more or less, these requests are always accommodated.
And then it's served with blackberry comfort and vanilla ice cream. So keep in mind.
Quality is very, very important for us. Our executive chef department, our F&B director, paying lots of attention when we're buying food and all ingredients because they all need to be fresh, quality needs to be high, and this is very, very important. Of course, presentation of the food is also very important. How is the food presented? Little garnishes, little details. Lots of things are in details, but again, quality is most important.
The atmosphere is elegant. Big, comfortable leather armchairs. The Prime 7 restaurant is a high-class modern grill in the spirit of New York. Oysters Rockefeller, Maine lobsters, grilled Chateaubriand, or prime rib. Tomorrow, maybe. Tonight, I'm eating in the Compass Rose. No, stop asking. I'm not telling the name of the handsome officer who invited me. But for the miracle to happen, we need the talent of an artist, the chef.
Well, today we're going to be serving the seared tuna today with spices, and I've got a red wine sauce. So first of all, what we've got is Belgium endive. And we're going to add the sauce, red wine reduction, a little bit fish stock. And then we're just going to take a little bit of fresh chervil for garnish on the top. And voila. For me, luxury is getting whatever you desire. And that's what we try to do at Regent. We try to give every guest that experience that they desire.
And here is the Signatures. This is my favorite restaurant. Because it offers the best of French cooking? Of course. But it's also because of the welcoming setting and the charm of its manager.
Everybody loves the French foods in the world. The music, which is the French music around us, light, plus some guests get a window view. We have a personalized service, which is if the table of 8, we go 8 waiters to serve the food together, and we wish them all together to be a bon appetit.
While I wait around in the Signatures, Frank continues his tour. I wonder how many kilometers he walks a day.
We are the only company now having all included in a destination. So you can pick your excursions. You can do 2 or 3 during the day if the time allows you, which is very pleasant. Everything is included, except whatever you want to purchase, meaning a massage. You want to go to the boutique and you need to pay, of course, for your purchase. And I think that's it. Everything else, even the smile, is for free. So.
The day is almost over. Sitting up on deck 12, I breathe in the sea air and admire the sunset. Magnificent and free. "6 p.m. The first passengers are already seated in the compass rows. It's time to go back to my suite and get ready for the evening. When I look at the daily program the steward has posted, I feel dizzy. Gym class, a lecture, sauna, massages, tea time, cocktails. But I'll never have time to do and see everything. All week long, the captain will pilot his ship from one port to the next, in the heart of the Mediterranean. The sea is calm, the sky is blue. Perfect conditions for a little exercise. Oh no, not jogging. I hate jogging. A little golf? Maybe. Or maybe some shuffleboard. With those Kabbalistic drawings that have been seen on cruise ship decks since the era of the Titanic. No, not that either. What I really like is stretching out in a chair and sunbathing beside the pool while sipping a glass of champagne. Luxury is being able to do what you like, when you like. James Simon, head butler, is dressed as he is every evening in his traditional tuxedo. He has very kindly brought me a little something to nibble in my cabin.
There are 3 categories of suites where we can order food from all the restaurants. As the butler, we do dinner course by course in the suite, and plus if the guest wants a nice bottle of wine, which I will be decanting in front of them, it's just a private dinner in suite. It's the same thing like what we do in the restaurant, but it will be a nice private dinner with nice dim light and a small candle, battery candle or something like that. We always do that for the guests, especially for an anniversary or for a honeymoon night or for a birthday. That's what we do for the guests, a special evening in-suite dinner.
The sun is slowly setting on the horizon. It's a wonderful scene. Seven Seas Voyager will dress for the evening too, putting on her lights to sail through the star-filled night. As always, when I finish my escapades sailing on luxury boats, I take out the little red moleskine notebook where I note names, sketch, and write down memories. What memories will I have of this trip aboard Seven Seas Voyager? The unbelievable comfort of the cabins, the gastronomic dinners. Yes, of course. But in my catalog of extraordinary trips on luxury boats, Seven Seas Voyager will remain the boat on which the craziest of wishes can come true.
It becomes their second home. So we have that home, we share a common home together. It is luxury life. Luxury is to be able to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, and how you want to do it, with style.
I feel better now. The captain has given the order to set sail, so I can start discovering the boat on my own. all 9 decks of this 200-meter-long ship. Five restaurants, a theater, fitness center, a swimming pool, bars, lounges, and shops. There won't be enough time in 1 week to see everything. While waiting to see the best cabins on board, I look around at the beautiful library off the atrium. This time, I'm boarding 7 Seas Voyager, one of the most luxurious cruise ships in the world. I'd be able to join the boat in Sydney or in Hong Kong because she sails all the seas. But that's too far and too expensive. My little dream week will have to be spent between the Greek island of Rhodes and the Italian Riviera. Not bad though, is it? When I see the huge white hull pulling up alongside the quay, I have a sudden doubt. Is this boat as luxurious as people say?
It is a luxury cruise ship, and I'm very proud to be a captain on this ship. Normally, on a ship of this size, we would have up to 2,000 guests on board. We actually carry a maximum of 700. A lot of the guests are on board for so long.
Welcome to the Master Suite. It's 130 square meters. It has a sitting room, dining room, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a balcony. It's the best there is on board. Elegant decoration, simple forms, gentle colors. It may lack originality, but it looks awfully comfortable. The elegance of the fittings is impressive. Huge flat-screen interactive TVs, iPads, coffee makers, binoculars, cashmere blankets, bathrobes, luxury cosmetics. The list could go on and on. The blue of the ocean, the wind offshore. I love hauling anchor to explore the world on a boat. On one condition, that the boat is a luxury one.